Now let's get into the topic that's been making waves lately, currency revaluation. Have you heard about it? It's not often that currency revaluation grabs the spotlight, but this week, Iraqi Prime Minister Sudani confirmed that his government is seriously considering revaluing the Iraqi dinar. This news has sparked a lot of curiosity and speculation, and many are wondering what this means for the future of Iraq's economy, and more importantly, how it might impact people like you and me. Stick with me as we break down what Sudani said and explore why this is such a significant development. First things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to currency revaluation. In simple terms, when a government revalues its currency, it alters the value of that currency in relation to others. So if the Iraqi dinar gains value, each dinar you hold will be able to buy more foreign currency, which can result in greater economic stability. This can also help stabilize inflation and improve overall financial health within the country. Why is this important? For years, the Iraqi dinar has faced major challenges, ranging from high inflation to political instability, making it difficult for people to have faith in the currency. As a result, many people in Iraq have suffered from economic hardships and the value of the dinar has steadily decreased. But with PM Sudani's recent comments, there's a glimmer of hope that things could be turning around. Sudani stated that under his leadership, one of his government's goals is to increase the value of the dinar and even to consider removing zeros from it. But what exactly does that mean? Removing zeros from a currency is essentially a way to simplify the currency system. For example, instead of having 1,000 dinars, you might only need 1 dinar to represent the same value. This could make the currency system easier to understand and manage for everyday people. Imagine how much simpler transactions could be when smaller amounts are involved, and prices are easier to grasp for the average citizen. It's important to note that Sudani emphasized that any revaluation process will not happen overnight. He stated that such a significant change would require careful planning, and there is no immediate timeline. The last thing anyone wants is for a rushed revaluation to create even more problems than it solves. That's why the planning process is key to ensuring any changes are beneficial in the long run. So what steps might be involved in a revaluation of the Iraqi dinar? First, Sudani's administration would likely need to conduct a comprehensive review of Iraq's current economic situation. This means looking at important factors like inflation rates, unemployment levels, and foreign investments. They would also probably consult with economists and experts who can provide valuable insights and strategies used successfully in other countries that have undergone similar. Public understanding will be crucial in this process, so it's likely that Sudani will announce public workshops, town halls, or discussions to educate citizens about the potential changes. People will need to understand what's happening and how it could affect their daily lives. The more informed the public is, the smoother the transition will be when these changes eventually roll out. Sudani's administration might also look into ways to stabilize Iraq's economy before implementing any revaluation. This could involve attracting more foreign investments, boosting local industries, or addressing structural economic issues. Ultimately, any significant currency shift will need to be done carefully to avoid creating further financial instability. You might be wondering, why is this coming up now after so many years of struggles with the Iraqi dinar? What has changed to make currency revaluation seem like a viable option? The answer lies in the current leadership under PM Sudani, combined with the overall economic recovery efforts in Iraq. The country has been working hard to rebuild its economy, and with global oil prices stabilizing, Iraq now has a financial cushion to maneuver with. This provides the government with more room to make adjustments and implement new economic strategies without causing as much immediate harm as in previous years. However, it's essential to approach this news with cautious optimism. While PM Sudani's intentions seem positive, we know that actual results can vary significantly depending on how the revaluation is implemented. There are always risks involved in making such major changes to a country's currency. Additionally, political stability plays a huge role in the success of these kinds of initiatives. Sudani's leadership will be key, but we also have to acknowledge that political instability can impact these plans as well. So what can you, the everyday citizen, do in the meantime while all this is unfolding? The most important thing is to stay informed. Understanding how currency revaluation and other economic changes might impact you will help you prepare for the future. Whether you're saving, spending, or making financial decisions, knowing how to navigate these changes can make a big difference. For example, if the dinar revalues positively, it could impact things like your purchasing power, savings, and even investments. On the flip side, if the process doesn't go as planned, it could lead to unexpected changes in inflation or costs of living. So staying informed about the latest news and understanding what the revaluation could mean for your finances is essential. It's also a good idea to stay engaged with discussions about the economy. Whether through forums, social media, or local news outlets, following experts and community conversations can help you gauge how other people are responding to the news. It's important to ask questions, seek reliable information, and think critically about how these developments could affect your... Let's zoom out a bit and talk about exchange rates in general. Understanding how exchange rates work is crucial in today's interconnected world. An exchange rate is simply the value of one country's currency compared to another. It impacts everything from travel and online shopping to how businesses import and export goods. When exchange rates fluctuate, it can have a direct effect on the prices we pay for goods and services. Exchange rates are constantly changing, and these shifts can be small or large depending on various factors. But what often happens is that people get caught up in speculation about when a currency might spike or drop. There's often a lot of chatter online, and social media is filled with predictions about upcoming changes in the market. This kind of speculation can create a sense of urgency or excitement, but it's important to differentiate between what's real and what's just rumor. So how do these fluctuations in exchange rates affect everyday sectors like travel or retail? Let's say you're planning a trip abroad. If the exchange rate shifts in favor of your destination's currency, your trip might suddenly be more affordable. But if the exchange rate goes the other way, your travel expenses could go up, and you may need to adjust your budget accordingly. The same goes for retail. If the exchange rate weakens, the cost of importing goods could rise, and that might lead to higher prices for products you purchase from overseas. It could even impact small businesses that rely on importing goods or exporting products. Being proactive is key. If you remember last year, there was a lot of speculation about whether to invest in foreign stocks as exchange rates shifted. For those who stayed informed and followed trends, they were able to capitalize on opportunities as they arose. It's not just about investing, though. You should think about how these shifts might affect your own finances, whether you're saving money, making purchases, or even planning a trip abroad. Being prepared for changes, both good and bad, can help you make better decisions in uncertain times. In conclusion, while the current hype around exchange rates may seem like just noise, it's a reflection of how intertwined the global economy is. These fluctuations affect everything from the prices we pay for goods to our financial stability. It's important to stay informed and not get swayed by speculation. By understanding the factors that drive these changes, we can make smarter decisions for our personal finances and stay ahead of the curve. This moment in Iraq's economic history is pivotal. PM Sudani's plan to revalue the dinar brings a sense of hope for many, but it's still early days. The implementation of this revaluation will be a test of leadership, strategy, and timing. We'll have to wait and see how things unfold. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with friends who are interested in economic developments, and subscribe for more updates. We'll continue to keep you informed and engaged on the topics that matter to you. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll discuss more important economic news from